Nava Asha, are you okay with me addressing you as Asha from Zambia? Because I'm seeing, the moment I just shared your stuff, one person come back about Asha from Zambia. Like, have you been getting that a lot?
Yeah, I think I've gotten that narrative quite a lot. I think most of my childhood has been like that. Whenever I move around town, it has always been like that. Yeah.
Can you tell people your stage name so that they stop addressing you with Asha? Or maybe you are okay because you were inspired by him?
I think to just break it down, I think I go by the name of Jackmaine Lloyd. So I'm Jackmaine Lloyd, and I really would like to be addressed as Jackmaine Lloyd, because it's one of those things I am looking at as I want to be a leader and not a follower. What I mean is I want to be a leader in my own category. So I would love to be looked at as Jackmaine Lloyd and not as Asha. Yeah.
Let's have this conversation. I also want to find out how everything started, your music, before we get to the actual visual. Which one came first between the interest in music or maybe the dancing?
Okay, so I've been into the dancing thing from way back in the days. I would start from just to give a brief introduction of myself, like my background. I'm one of the Talent Yapazed finalists. I remember 2013, there was Talent Yapazed. And I remember I auditioned, that was at the time when I was in Western Province. At that time I was doing my high school. So the Talent Yapazed location challenge was moving from one province to the other. And at that time I was on the Western Province. So I auditioned from there. At that time I was into performance, like doing dance performances. Yeah. So from that time, they broke down the group. Like there was Zambia, we were like 12,000. So it was like all talent, like all ages, comedians, singers, rappers. And then from the dancing part, there was myself and Hendrix. At this time is late, may so rest in peace. So there was myself, Hendrix, Mordecai, there was Todd Sailor, there was Kantu, there was Tiwa. So that was like the top 5. And then from that time, I think when that passed, I got like reluctant, because that was the time when I clapped school, 2013. Then I had to like focus on life, like in terms of looking for what can I do in terms of hustling, like for a living. So I began to look for employment, and right when I got employment, I never really focused on the performing, like going to perform. My last performance was like 2016. That was like me. It was Miss Cavendish. I got a call to perform there.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at Willis Cafe Arcades. That was the last performance I did. And then during the journey, I decided to go in the studio and to just record 1 or 2 songs. I've been better a dancer than a singer. So when somebody told me that you could actually try
incorporate the two.
Yeah, incorporate the two. So I jumped on the studio, and then I began to do some recordings. So like the whole lot of last year, I recorded quite a number of songs. And then I started to think, which one will I drop and do the music video. Of course, I've worked with quite a number of artists. Like I've worked with Drifter, I've worked with FJ, I've worked with Bolokio. But then I was like, which song should I drop? Then I decided to just drop the song Where I'm Just Alone as an introductory part of my journey. So this is a song I dropped, I think it was on the 24th of October this last month, yeah, which is currently making trends on social media. Yeah.
But anyways, any other things that you wanted maybe to talk about on this show before we get to show the viewers what you can do? I love the fact that you're bringing it in Zambia. Yaja Mastel, Yaja. Yaja Mastel. I know you're getting so much love. I've been seeing people liking what you're doing.